Hawaii one win away from a Pac-10 team next week of a perfect season. Colt Brennan, a monster game against Boise State with the WAC title on the line, one of the biggest games in conference history and school history. Ryan Grice-Mullen, very excellent receiver. It puts him past Ty Detmer, the all-time touchdown pass leader in the NCAA. Hawaii was down a point, though. Jason Rivers, the 7-yard touchdown. They go up in that play. They hold on and win. Pandemonium in Honolulu, 39-27. Hawaii gets Washington. Their current rank is 15 in the BCS. Now, Michigan State got out of the game with Hawaii, so that schedule strength is awful because they had played two 1AA teams. What are the voters and the Harris and the coaches poll going to do? Boise State should help. Rated 22nd by the computers. That's what's really hurting them. That should come up a little bit. What about the pollsters? Can they get them in the top 12 of the BCS standings to guarantee that BCS at large almost certainly would be down in New Orleans against the SEC champ in the Superdome? That's a hell of a reward if they can if they get there.
Well, they deserve to be in the BCS. And I'm going to give you one major reason. Boise State is in the same league, right? Boise State won all their games last year, and they went into the BCS. Hawaii is winning all their games. Why wouldn't they go into BCS? And they're better defensively than people think. Let me tell you something. This Boise State was number 3 in the nation in scoring defense. Hawaii held them to 27 points, 0 points in the fourth quarter. This is a much better football team than people give them credit. The reason is we never get to see them because they play off the mainland.
How cool was that to see their home stadium
I'm telling you,
rocking? I mean, that was a hostile environment last night that Boise had to deal with in trying to execute their own offense. I personally, known that Hawaii had a great chance to run the table, but I wanted to wait until they played Nevada on the road. They passed that test, and I wanted to see them against a Boise team that is very talented on both sides of the ball. The way they played last night, and with all these teams that are losing in front of them, I think Hawaii does deserve a chance now that they've gone out and taken care of business the last couple weeks. Colt Brennan, Lee's been talking about him all year. He's a great story. The offense has been BCS quality all year. The defense last night, I thought, played very well and made a strong statement. And the way they played last night, it'd be fun to see them in a BCS.
They got to beat Washington, though.
Yeah, but they deserve it. They deserve it after the last couple of weeks.
But everything coming around.
What about you? You haven't been around.
I've been around. I've been waiting also to see, but there's no question in my mind they deserve a BCS at-large bid. And Boise State, helped credibility for that notion by beating Oklahoma
that was
Tempe
key.
a year ago. Tell you what else, a Texas loss helped Hawaii because they were ahead of them in the polls. An Oregon loss, you said that's going to happen. That would also help Hawaii kind of get up there in poll average. Can you imagine LSU wins the SEC? Goes into the Superdome to play the Sugar Bowl against Hawaii.
You think that defense wants to see Colt Brennan? Those receivers?
Inside
be the best
inside with no win?
Yeah, that might be the best group of receivers.
But that would be the all-time chance for respect for a lifetime. You beat LSU in the Superdome.
They should be there. Plus, they can do that dance, pregame dance.
They'll do that dance.
That is sweet.